Yasho, namandab, 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 namandab. Yasho, today we gather here to observe Eitaikyo. Eitaikyo literally means perpetually chanting Buddhist sutras. E means eternal. It is composed of the characters for a river with many tributaries. The Eitaikyo is to eternally chant the sutras on behalf of and in gratitude for our loved ones for generations and generations to come. Eitaikyo can be interpreted as the Buddhist Temple of San Diego's promise to propagate the Buddha Dharma in perpetuity. Through this Eitaikyo, this river with many tributaries, flow all the sentient beings who have brought the Dharma to us in the past, all the sentient beings who are here sharing the Dharma in the present, and all the sentient beings who will hear the Dharma at the Buddhist Temple of San Diego on and on into the future. Hokai hozo kosei kudoku ho jo dai shuchu se shishiku kuyo isai but Gusoku shutoku hon gan e shinjo man toku isan gai o nyobun mugechi tsudan mi husho Gangaku erik toshi sai shoson shiganya koka daisen okando koku shoten Namandabu, 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 Namandabu. Ganishikudoku Byodose Isai Dohon Bodai Shin Ojo Anrako. Gasho, Namandab, 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 Namandab.
Thank you. We will now do we'll now chant, I'm sorry. We will now recite the Golden Chain, which you can find on page 90 in your service book. Could you please rise? And we will recite together. I am a link in Amita's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I will keep my link bright and strong. I will be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will think pure and beautiful thoughts, say pure and beautiful words, and do pure and beautiful deeds. May every link in Amita's golden chain of love be bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Namandabutsu, 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 Namandabutsu. Representing the Dharma School is Andrea Covarrubias.
Good morning, everybody, again. And today we'd like to acknowledge the impermanence of all beings and the influence of all lives upon our own lives. We are not separate. We're not isolated. We are instead fully connected with all. It is through this understanding of impermanence and interdependence that we recognize how truly special each and every life is. Perhaps you saw some of this year's memorials that were posted in the vestibule of the Hondo before the service. Today, during our Eitaikyo service, we gather here as a Sangha and acknowledge all beings who have touched our life forms memorial. Willie, La Jarocha, tree, dinosaurs, trees, flowers, dinosaurs, mammals, fish, birds, reptiles, amphibians, insects, microbes, fungus, trees, plants, flowers, or even weeds. May we always be mindful of how precious life really is, and how interconnected and impermanent life is, and how much we depend on these other lives in order to live our own lives. In deep and heartfelt gratitude, please join me in Gassho as we say, Namo Mitabuts, Namo Mitabuts, Namandab, 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 Namandab.
Thank you. We will now have Gassho Raihai by representatives of the temple. Representing the Dharma School staff, Lorena Covarrubias. Dharma School students, Paulina Covarrubias. Junior YBA, Ava Yamamoto. Adult Buddhist Association, Greg Yonokura. Taiko Laura Yoshida. Komon, the past presidents of the temple, Joyce Teague. Buddhist Temple of San Diego, Michael Kinoshita.
Paying attention. And actually, Kyla and I have something in common. It was both road crew in college. So we kind of connected on that level when we first met. And also, I'd like to let you know that I've been very fortunate to go through both Tokudo ordination in 2019 and Kyoshi certification in 2022, just this past summer, with Reverend Landon. So he's truly one of my Dharma buds. And I'm very fortunate to consider him such a good Dharma buddy. So here he is for the Dharma School Dharma Talk.
Good morning. This is on, right? You guys can hear me okay? Oh, my mask, sorry. I wanted to just put this on because it's a Star Wars mask, and we're going to be talking about Star Wars today, mostly for the kids, but a little for the adults too. But I will take it off, and if I could just take one sip of water. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namandas, namandas, namandas. Okay, good morning. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to speak here with all of you today. So again, I'm Landon, but because this talk is dealing with Star Wars, has anyone seen Star Wars, any of the Star Wars things? Okay, no one here hates Star Wars, right? Because I know sometimes Star Trek and Star Wars, there's those things. Okay, so if you want to, you can just call me Landon or Reverend Landon. When I hear Reverend Yamaokoa or see Reverend Yamaokoa, I get a little nervous because I think it's not me, it's someone else. But because it's Star Wars, I will also answer to Lando because that was just a nickname given to me from, back in the day. People just, I don't know if they didn't know my name was Landon or they just made the association Lando. So you can call me Lando as well. And I've known Reverend Smitty for, maybe like 7 years now. So we also met when I started taking classes at the Institute of Buddhist Studies. So when I was asked to speak, I was really happy because Reverend Smitty has really supported me while I've been in IBS, because I'm not the most academic person. I never did well in school. So I'm really happy to be here with all of you, and I just want to thank Reverend Smitty for all of her support for over the years that we've known each other. So when I was thinking about what to talk about today, and I had to research this. This is the first time I've ever given an Eitaikyo talk, because usually at my temple, a higher, more, seniored minister will give the talks. So when I was thinking about what to talk about for the Dharma School children, I was thinking about my favorite fandom, which is Star Wars. So Reverend Smitty's dedication discussed why the service is important to observe. So as we know, it's a time where we chant on the behalf of our loved ones and for our appreciation for those who have already passed away. I assumed for the kids' talk it might not be super interesting if we only talked about chanting, or if I just decided to start chanting. So with your consideration today, I will make some kind of loose ties to Star Wars, to Jodo Shinshu, for today's service. And so I will be doing some slides. There'll be 2 videos, quick video clips, and a picture. So if you would also like to move, please feel free to move closer to this side of the temple for the TV monitor. So slide 1. It is important to understand how we came to be here today. And this service is to honor the work of our loved ones who have done something. Oh, sorry about that. Was I off on my count? Sorry. For our loved ones that have done something for us so we ourselves can gain something. So I think it's important that we keep their memories in mind. Reverend Smitty mentioned the river with many streams, which flows to people like all of us, bringing the Dharma to us. So as a youth, when I was in high school, middle school, grade school, I really liked the action scenes in Star Wars, all the fighting, the lightsabers, the ships. But the more I watched them as I grew older, the more I started to think about what Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda were to their relationship, I guess, with teaching Luke Skywalker about how the Force flows to the Jedi. And I today see this similar to how the Dharma is always flowing towards all of us, and it's because it's thanks to what our ancestors have provided in the past for our benefit to be here today. So slide 2, and we're going to stop at 58. I thought I would be able to see the monitor, so I'm going to have to call it kind of by listening. And please feel free to move if you would like to.